me okay?
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here today and traveling to celebrate with Claire and Jen. We're so happy you could come to one of their favorite places to celebrate with them. And they want you to know that you're here today not just to celebrate their marriage, but also to be joined as family and community because of their marriage. There are other people that aren't able to be here today. And at this time, Jen and Claire's brothers, Nathan and Chris, will be coming up to light a candle to represent everyone who can't be here in person, but who are here in spirit, heart, and mind. Thank you. So 7 years ago, Jen and Claire started their lives together simply by meeting one another, and they became instant friends. This friendship is at the foundation of their relationship, along with the desire to support each other's dreams. This support put an ocean between them the first year they knew each other, when Claire was abroad in France and Jen was in Seattle. Their friendship anchored them as they continued to grow as a couple. And somewhere along the way, they became, gosh, this is hard. They became more than each other's best friend, girlfriend, and partner. Somewhere along the way, and they're not sure exactly when, they became each other's family. Okay, deep. Claire and Jen are both big sisters, both opinionated, and both quite stubborn. This can sometimes lead to disagreements. Luckily, one thing they're both stubborn about is making their relationship work. To do this, they are both willing to be flexible, to push their own boundaries, and step outside of their own comfort zones to meet each other. And this willingness has helped them grow as a couple. When they first met, Jen might not have described Claire as the most spontaneous person she knew. When Jen asked Claire to get a dog, Claire said they first needed to plan out the next 14 to 16 years of their lives. The 3 years and one spontaneously obtained dog later, Claire surprised Jen with a spur-of-the-moment vacation to Hawaii. And when they first met, Jen was not a runner. The only thing that she probably would have ran for is to chase Cher down for an autograph. So it took more than 6 years, but Claire's love of running finally rubbed off on Jen, and last year they ran a half marathon together. Jen and Claire have decided to get married, not only because they're in love and deeply committed, but because marriage to them is the truest way to define who they are to each other now and who they have become together. This marriage will represent their mutual intention of togetherness in this life. So at this time, Jack and Ruby will be coming up to pass each of you the rings. And our intention here is to have each of you take a private moment with the rings to honor Jen and Claire's marriage. While the rings are being passed, we will be having a few readings and then a song. Yeah,
Oh, that's perfect. That is
starting
perfect.
with Anna Korean.
Martha, it's okay.
That was her song.
Hi everyone. This is a short story by Haruki Murakami, who is a Japanese writer, and the title is On Seeing the 100% Perfect Girl One Beautiful Morning. One beautiful April morning, on a narrow side street in Tokyo's fashionable Harajuku neighborhood, I walked past the 100% beautiful girl. Tell you the truth, she's not that good looking. She doesn't stand out in any way. Her clothes are nothing special, but I knew she was the 100% beautiful girl for me. The moment I saw her, there was a rumbling in my chest and my mouth was dry as the desert. Maybe you have your own favorite kind of girl. I have my own preferences, but nobody can insist that their 100% perfect girl correspond to some preconceived notion. Much as I like noses, I can't even recall the shape of hers. All I remember for sure is she was no great beauty. It's weird. She's walking east to west, I west to east. It's a really nice April morning. I wish I could talk to her. Half an hour would be plenty, just to ask her about herself, tell her about myself. But I don't know what to say. Now the distance between us has narrowed to 15 yards. How can I approach her? What would I say? Maybe the simple truth would do. You, good morning, are the 100% perfect girl for me. No, she wouldn't believe it. Or even if she did, she might not want to talk to me. She might say, you are not the 100% beautiful man for me. We pass in front of a flower shop. I take a few more strides and turn. And now, once I've passed her, I know exactly what I would have said to her. This is how it would go. Once upon a time, there was a boy and girl. The boy was 18 and the girl 16. He was not unusually handsome. She was not especially beautiful. They were just an ordinary boy and an ordinary girl, like all the others. But they believed with their whole hearts that somewhere in the world there lived the 100% perfect boy and 100% perfect girl for them. Yes, they believed in a miracle, and that miracle actually happened. One day, the two of them came upon each other on the corner of a street. This is amazing, he said. I've been looking for you all my life. You're the 100% perfect girl for me. And you, she said to him, are the 100% perfect boy for me. They sat on a park bench, they held hands, they told their story. It was a miracle, a cosmic miracle. But as they sat and talked, a tiny sliver of doubt took root in their hearts. Was this really all right? For one's dreams to come true so easily? And when there was a lull in their conversation, they said to each other, let's test ourselves. Let's part ways, and if we are in fact the 100% perfect girl and 100% perfect boy, we'll meet again, and we'll know that we are, and then we'll marry then and there. What do you think? Yes, she said, that's exactly what we should do. So they parted, east, west, and the test that they had agreed upon, of course, was utterly unnecessary. They should have never undertaken it. They really and truly were each other's 100% perfect lovers. But it was impossible for them to know this as young as they were. That winter, they came down with terrible influenza, and after drifting for weeks and weeks, they lost all memory of their perfect years, of their earlier years. When they awoke, their heads were as empty as young D.H. Lawrence's piggy bank. There they were, two bright, determined young people, and however, through their unremitting efforts, they were able to acquire once again the knowledge and feeling that qualified them to return as full-fledged members of society. They knew how to transfer, they learned again how to transfer from one subway line to the other. They even experienced love, sometimes as much as 75 or 85% love. Time passed with shocking swiftness, and one beautiful morning, in search of a cup of coffee to start the day, they passed each other in the fashionable neighborhood of Harajuku in Tokyo. They passed each other at the very center of the street. The faintest gleam of their lost memories glimmered for the briefest moment in their hearts. Each felt a rumbling in their chest, and they knew. She is the 100% perfect girl for me. He's the 100% perfect boy for me. But the glow of their memories was far too weak, and their thoughts no longer had the clarity of 14 years earlier. Without a word, they passed each other, disappearing into the crowd forever. A sad story, don't you think? Yes, that's it. That is what I would have said to her.
Thank you, Anna. And now Erica Strong.
Hi, everyone. I picked a poem by Bell Hooks, a poet who has had very significant meaning to Claire and I in our friendship. And I picked this one. Oh no, look, I can't look at yours. I picked this one because Claire and Jenna taught me so much about how to love. And help me learn that love is about learning constantly. So, this is for you. Let me be a witness to love. Stand on the outside and see the tenderness, unbidden, kind words, and a lover's sweet touch. Let me be a witness to love. See each sacrifice surrendered. How patient and joined such an open heart. Let me see and then believe.
Thank you, Erica. And now Laura Bodine, if you're ready.
Love has no other desire but to fulfill itself. But if you must love and must needs have desires, let here be your desires. To melt like a running brook that sings its melody to the night. To know the pain of too much tenderness. To be wounded by your own understanding of love. And to bleed willingly and joyfully. To wake at dawn with a winged heart and give thanks for another day of love. To rest at the noon hour and meditate love's ecstasy. To return home at eventide with gratitude, and then to sleep with a prayer for the beloved in your heart and a song of praise on your lips. Oh, Khalil Gibran.
Thank you, Laura. And now Nicole Sanctuary Barrett will be singing a song by Brandy Carlisle.
Seeing myself, I'm seeing you too. As long as I remember that I'm feeling like I knew that my jokes aren't funny. The truth isn't true if there was no you. If you were my boat in the deep blue sea, I'd probably sink you down. I know I should have thanked you for carrying me, but for you I would happily drown. All along your way, the darkest night, the longest day, I know what to say to make you laugh. And nothing you could do could make me turn my back on you. If you're looking for a fight, I'm your man. When you need a friend, I've got your hand. When you need a friend, I've got your hand. What I really mean, what I'm trying hard to say, is that I'm counting on you, and you got me too. My secrets aren't safe, and I'm singing out of tune. If there was no you, if there was no you. All along your way, the darkest night, the longest day, I know what to say to make you laugh. And nothing you could do could make me turn my back on you. When you're looking for a fight, she's your man. When you need a friend, I've got your hand. When you need a friend, I've got your hand. It's all along your way, the darkest night, the longest day, I know what to say to make you laugh. And nothing do could make me turn my back on you. When you're looking for a fight, I'm your man. When you need a friend, I've got your hand. When you need a friend, I've got your hand. When you need a friend, I've got your hand. I've got your hand.
Thank you, Nicole. So, Claire and Jen want you to know how grateful they are to each of you for helping them to become the people they are today. And in particular, they'd like to thank their parents, Janet and David, Debbie and Dennis, Cheryl and Steve. Thank you for showing them what love, compassion, and kindness are. Thank you for allowing them to be who they are, so they now can bring their full selves into this partnership. Thank you for your acceptance, support, and unwavering ability to believe in Jen and Claire. And now I ask everyone here to verbally affirm this marriage as a group. I ask all present, do you bless this couple and pledge to support and strengthen their marriage by upholding Jen and Claire with your love and concern? Will you in hard times and in good times help them to remember the importance of preserving and celebrating their friendship, their love, and their commitment to one another? If you agree, say we do.
We do.
At this time, Claire and Jen will share their own personal vows with each other and exchange rings.
Sorry. Jen Hamlin. Trying to write to you. I was reading things that I wrote about you 7 years ago when we met, some of which stood out as still being very true, some of which weren't true anymore. But I wanted to tell you a few things that I read that are still true. I still love your smile. And it doesn't turn a lot of speeches. I still love how much you make me laugh and how beautiful you make me feel. There were some things that I thought at the time were true, but I didn't know how true they are. But 7 years together have been the proof of how true they are. For example, you're truly a kind person. You're kind to me, and you expect kindness from others, and you want kindness for other people in their life. I also call you my delicate flower because of your sensitivity to everything. And I know that for you, that sensitivity can be a blessing and a curse. But for me, it's a blessing because it makes me notice things about the world that I wouldn't notice otherwise, and appreciate things that I wouldn't appreciate. And so I'm grateful that I have your sensitivity in my life. I love that you're gutsy and brave and a wonderful storyteller. Thank you for teaching me how to stand up and ask for respect from people. And you've also taught me how to relax more and slow down. And I thank you for holding my hand, even when it's scary. Pledges. Or vows. Okay. I vow to be as fun as I can to live with. I vow to do what I can to make you laugh and lighten your burdens. I vow to be your shoulder to cry on and your hand to hold. I vow to trust you to do your very best. I vow not to give up on you or on us. I vow to keep writing you notes and trying to be romantic. I vow to make you coffee as often as I remember. And I vow to appreciate how lucky I am to walk through life by your side. Clearly me.
It is so easy to love you. And every single day I realize how lucky I am that you choose me. You are my best friend. And like I love to tell you, you are truly my favorite everything. Spending the last 7 years with you is by far the happiest I've ever been in my life. And standing here with you right now to tell you how much I love you, to marry you, is the most exciting, surest thing I've ever done. You are the one. You are the one who got past all of my walls, all of my strongest guards and defenses, into that totally unknown place where I'm so fragile, totally vulnerable, and completely me. And somehow you stayed there willingly. And I trust you with all of me. You constantly help me to remember to take a step back, breathe, which I forget to do a lot. And you've taught me that I deserve to be happy. You make me excited about life, you inspire me like nothing else. And I admire you as much as I love you. I should probably put your legs back. I love your ability to give and love the world with no strings attached. With such an utter sincerity and kindness, and how you always find and make more and more room in your heart for everything that's good. I love how excited you get about new adventures and how you just dive right in and move towards them. I love when you crack yourself up and you think you're so funny. I love how free you are and how honest your laugh is. I love how playful and silly you are, how brave you are, and how sure you can stay that everything will be okay. And this ring, I promise to never stop trying to be the best person I can be. I promise to always help you find and create as much room as you need to grow and to keep making room in my life and in my heart for you to be exactly who you are and never expect you to be exactly the same person as you were yesterday. I promise to always nurture and support your beautiful, creative, adventurous soul. I promise to hold strong to the unselfish love that I have for you. I promise to always try to step up when you need more from me, to always be your friend, to always show you love and support, even when it doesn't feel easy. And when none of your friends will go to see some foreign film with you, or other various activities I find less than interesting, and you don't want to go alone, I'll go with you. I won't really want to. But I do want you to know that I'll always be your plus one. Even if this means getting up really early to go to the farmer's market before the eggs sell out. I promise to care for you, to hold your hand and to hold you, to have your back through anything and everything. I continually fall so much deeper in love with you, and I promise to keep making that totally obvious. One of the most incredible, magical things about the way that you love me is how much you love and support exactly who I am. And I promise with all of my heart to continue to do the same for you, for better, for worse, probably mostly for better. Loving you is so easy, but loving you in all of the ways that you deserve to be loved is something that I will strive to give you very happily for the rest of my life.
Thank you so much for sharing those beautiful vows with us. And let your rings always remind you of your vows, and let them remind you of when we're all here together in this beautiful place, wishing you a full, peaceful, and happy life together. And now Florence Chino will be giving a final reading.
This is a poem by Jeanette Winterson. Today, when the sun is everywhere and everything solid is nothing but its own shadow, I know there's a real thing in life. The things I remember, the things I turn over in my hands, are not houses, bank accounts, prizes, or promotions. What I remember is love, all love. Love of this dirt road, this sunrise, a day by the river, a stranger I met in the canal, myself even, which is the hardest thing of all to love. Because love and selfishness are not the same thing. It's easy to be selfish. It is hard to love who I am. No wonder I am surprised you do. Love is that which wins the day.
Thank you, Florence.
Thank you for sharing this beautiful day and your love commitment with us. It's a real joy for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you. And now, by the authority vested by the Universal Life Church and those attendant, I now pronounce you wife and wife. You may now seal your vows with a kiss.